Hello and welcome to the McTaggart Attack podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and this is my podcast. My podcast is my way of giving my opinions on whatever I want to give my opinions on. That's it. That's all it's about. It's just me talking about stuff that's on my mind. That's it. You can reach me via email, mctaggartattack@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter at KevMcT, or you can find the Facebook page for the McTaggart Attack podcast on Facebook. So there. All the ways you can contact me for the most part. Today's topic, this episode's topic, is coming off of, has to be a awful weekend. Just awful. Like I think there were 2 mass shootings this weekend on back-to-back days, back-to-back nights. We wake up Saturday morning, there was a shooting in El Paso, and then we wake up this morning and there was a shooting at a club in Dayton, Ohio. I'm not sure, but I think the El Paso shooting was at a Walmart. And then earlier this week, I'm pretty sure it was earlier this week, there was a mass shooting at a garlic festival. If you were to think of like places where a mass shooting would take place, garlic festival is not one of those places. You know? My God. These are scary times that we're living in, and it's I was talking to my dad this morning, and it's hard to like figure out. You have to worry wherever the fuck you go now, because there could be a mass shooting and you could be involved. And I put out a tweet Sunday morning. And I just wrote, ban guns. It's that simple. Which is probably what this podcast episode will be called. And some people wouldn't like that suggestion. But it's a good suggestion. It makes sense. I'm not saying that guns are the only problem. I mean, mental health issues might also be something that I think mental health issues pertains probably more to like school shootings and stuff. Or maybe even with any mass shooting, really. I'm not sure, but I saw that one of the shooters, or at least more than one, was a, white nationalist. He had some, I think the one in El Paso had like a post or a letter or something that like basically echoed anything that Trump says. Stuff that Trump has said or tweeted before. And whenever Trump gets his people angry, or whenever Trump tweets anything, I just feel like it's enraging someone. And eventually something bad is going to happen. And bad things are happening now. And that is a shame. It's pathetic. It's sad. That, yeah, he used these people to get elected, and now he's getting them so incensed and riled up It's ridiculous. So I just thought that, this morning, I'm like, ban guns. Fuck it. And I'm not saying that we should completely ban guns. That would be stupid. But we definitely need to figure out how to restrict guns from people. We need a better licensing or application process to get a gun. But I think banning them would be a great idea. Ban them all. Be like a reset button. Ban all guns. Demand that everybody turn in their gun. And then they would all have to go through some sort of licensing process. Background check. Whatever. Psychological exam. Fuck it. It's a gun. It's a dangerous weapon. I'm not completely blaming the gun, but I'm just saying a gun, if you're in a fight and you have a gun, if you've got a guy with a gun versus a guy with like a sword or anything but a gun, I'm going with the guy who has the gun. It's just ridiculous. It's simple. Ban all guns. Not for the military, of course. I mean, the armed forces, if you work in a job that requires you to have a gun, then yes, you can have a gun. But I'm just saying we need to restrict it more. We need to ban it from public use. And if someone really wants a gun, then they're going to have to go through a pretty lengthy process to get one. Because it is a dangerous weapon. I'm trying to say, I'm not blaming guns wholeheartedly. It's just the weapon that they use. And the gun is the deadliest weapon. A gun is the deadliest weapon. And it's ridiculous that so many people have to die through guns. You can kill more people with a gun than you can with any other type of weapon. And when I say gun, I mean cannon too, so don't give me that fucking shit. Anything with a gun on it. A tank has a gun on it. But who the fuck's buying a tank? But just like, we need to ban guns, honestly. It's just sickening to me. If you want a gun really bad, then you're going to have to go through a pretty lengthy process to get one. Alright? I mean, I'm saying banning guns, but it's just ridiculous. If you have a gun now, you should have to, reapply. I don't know. A lot of questions there. But who cares? They're questions worth asking. Because the mass shootings have increased, it seems like, over the past couple of years. And that's awful. We need to do something about it. We need to do a lot of things about it. We need to look into mental health issues. We need to look into gun issues. We need to do a whole bunch of shit to get this stuff done. To get this problem fixed. Or solved, or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. It's ridiculous that so many people have to die. Needlessly. Because of the goddamn NRA having almost every congressperson's head directly up their ass. Blame the fucking NRA, too. There's lots to blame here. I'm not blaming just one person. I'm not blaming the gun. I'm not just blaming the NRA. I'm not just blaming senators who refuse to, act on it and say, hey, wait, let's not rush into things. Rush into things? I looked on Facebook this morning, or I'm on Facebook all the damn time, and I looked at Adam Schefter's Facebook page, and he posted something. He's an NFL reporter, and he posted something. I hope it's still there. I hope they didn't make him take it down. But like, he said, he listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 places. And this is all, I think, within the past, like, 2 or 3 years. And that's 14 mass shootings. And it listed, like, all of the number of people that died from each one. Like, Burlington, Washington was 5. Fort Lauderdale was 5. Orlando was 5. Las Vegas, 58. Sutherland Springs, Texas was 26. Parkland, 17. Santa Fe, Texas, 10. Annapolis, 5. Pittsburgh, 11. Thousand Oaks, 12. Aurora, Illinois, 5. Virginia Beach, 12. El Paso, 20. Dayton, 9. It's fucking ridiculous. Too many fucking people have died over the past couple years because of mass shootings, but we don't want to fucking do anything about it. We're too busy arguing, trying to figure out who to fucking blame. Well, the first thing we can do is ban all guns. And then go after the NRA. Or just stop paying attention to the NRA. Who gives a fuck what the goddamn NRA thinks? It's ridiculous. The amount of bullshit that goes on whenever there's a mass shooting. Thoughts and prayers are not going to fix shit, okay? It's just fucking ridiculous. We need to ban guns. We need to like reduce the power of the NRA. And Congress people could easily do that by just voting their conscience. Instead of voting the way that the NRA wants them to fucking vote. Fucking NRA. It makes me sick. The NRA is why I hate Charlton Heston. Or whoever the fuck is in charge of the goddamn NRA. It's fucking ridiculous. The NRA is a stupid bullshit organization. And of course they'll always say, oh no, it's not the gun's fault. Oh, they were holding some weapon. It was a fucking gun. Get the fuck over yourself, NRA. You need to ban guns. And hell, ban the NRA. Fuck it. You can tell me that the NRA does good things. Well, no. I don't care what the fuck they do. Maybe they do good things, but we never fucking know what the fuck they do, because they're always the ones chastised whenever there's like a shooting or a mass shooting or whatever. And it's ridiculous that this fucking happens. And we need to do something about it, and we need to do it yesterday. And that's the bottom line if you smell what the McTaggart Attack podcast is cooking.